Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Minecraft world. Uh, I apologize for not uploading next week. Um, so, long story short, if anyone knows about on Twitter, there is just an Ender girl, really. I don't really know what her name is, so I just named her Endra. Where the heck is it? Yeah, Endra. And I had an Endra. So what there is I like Enderman. So what I do is I look at the Enderman's eyes, I put a boat in front of me, jump in the boat, and then I put a name tag on them and then take them into wherever I want to take them to. Yeah, I had her right here, and I had an Enderman right here named Endra the Enderwoman, and she died because I didn't put a cover on, and she died from the rain. And then I did this a couple days ago. Really proud of this. Of course, I did this to my older world. Watch that video. So yeah, I do apologize for not making a video for the past couple days. I'm starting to get things figured out. See, before what I had to do, and this is not an excuse. This is the reason why I didn't want to do it anymore. But every time when I had to make a video, I either hurt myself or I had to do a bunch of complicated stuff. I have to unplug the HDMI from my Xbox, plug it into this adapter, plug it into my TV, plug it into my computer, which is not an issue. That's like every adapter right there. But then I had to get the mic that I barely use, that I don't like using, because this has a mute button, the other one doesn't, and there's two cords, and I have to plug that into the adapter. And then when I watch my videos back, I'm like, man, I'm talking a lot, but nobody can really hear. I can't really hear myself. I can't really hear myself at all, actually. Oh yeah, the reason why that looks like that, by the way, I turned off actions and stuff, and I forgot that actions and stuff don't make this looks like white stone bricks. So that's the reason why that's there. So I'm leaving that there. Um, but hello everybody. Hope you are doing very well. This week has been, it's been a week. Not necessarily good or bad. It's just been a week. But everything is treating me well. I hope you're doing better than previous days that have treated you wrong. So yeah, we're gonna just start topics. I want to start just having topics on each. I'm gonna put everything away. I know this is. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put everything away. I'm gonna go collect what there is. As I was saying, we're gonna just have a topic on each video starting from now on. Um, and we're just gonna go from there. First birthday cake. Oh god, it's so weird not using actions and stuff. If you are a Bedrock player, I highly recommend to get actions and stuff. It's one of the best packs ever. The reason why I didn't want to use it because I felt I didn't want to use it for the video specifically because I thought it would be cool to just do this again. Do I have my? Oh, I do not. I barely have any big axes. Never mind. I take it back. Um, but yeah. Last topic was really, I guess. I actually don't remember our last topic, but we're gonna forget about that, or I'm gonna forget about that. You don't have to forget about that. I'm gonna forget about it. And this topic is going to be being in the middle. So, I want to tell. Why am I over? Oh, yeah, I know why. I know why I was over here. I go over there. I want to go over here. Um, I am used of being in the middle. I'm used to being the middleman. I was born, and I have an older brother and two younger sisters. I'm the middle child. My parents are divorced. They've been divorced for since 2012, so about over 10 years now. And I was in the middle of that as well. I was in the middle of my friends yelling at each other in high school as well. And I'm not saying this as a sob story. So there's and let me finish, and I promise it will make sense in the end. And now I'm in the middle of my new friends, um, yelling at each other, saying he said, she said, whatever you said, right? And I freak out, right? I panic big time. I think everybody would, right? You love your friends, love your family, you love your siblings, whoever that you know that you have a very big bond of, you love them. Oh wait, why did I grab my diamonds? I wanted to grab my emeralds. Um, you love them, right? And you just don't want anyone to get hurt. You just don't want to get anyone hurt. And let's just say you're scared of being a leader. You don't know how to be a leader. You think of all these issues and all these excuses like I have autism or I have ADHD, really bad ADHD, stuff like that. Yes, I am reflecting, and yes, I do that, and it pisses me off that I do that, but it's true. I do that, and maybe the person who's watching does that. Only one. Wait, how much is that? Bobby, 27. Um, efficiency too. Anyway, and you want to be the leader. You you're tired of feeling I've talked to my therapist, my previous therapist. He was an amazing man, really an amazing man. I wish I could still talk to him. I think he went to a different job, but he was a really good person to talk to about this thing. And he told me, I'm gonna say to all of you, and maybe you guys can relate. He said, I am a side character in my main story, in my main show. And he's also said a couple of words that also really inspired me, like, you can't resist. Um, Now, to be honest, I completely forgot what it meant, but it definitely hit hard when he said it. Um, and what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I'm just not the leader type, but I want to. I want to be the good guy. I always feel like I'm Anakin from Star Wars, and I always feel like I become Darth. I always feel like I'm the best. I'm never Anakin when he does his ultimate sacrifice and save his son. I feel like I'm always the good guy that turns into the bad guy and stays as the bad guy. And I think we need to learn. And if you are the same person that thinks this, I think we need to learn and realize that we are not the bad guy. We are not the awful person. We may feel that way because we're very empathetic and we care about others around us. But just because you may think that you are the bad guy does not mean if you truly do care, it will show. And if the friends around you truly do care, they will make change, not just you. And what I'm trying to say is that all these, I had a talk, right, with all of my friends in our Discord chat earlier today, or earlier yesterday, because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, and I've noticed a pattern that I said the lines of sometimes you can't love someone else till you love yourself. And you know what everyone told me? Which I don't believe this in the fucking slightest. Um, they told me that's not gonna happen because I hate myself. And the reason why I cursed there and got a little angry there because I've seen these people, amazing, talented, big-hearted, caring people, be friends, and it's been over a year. I don't want to swear as much. Because it is a bad habit of mine, and when I swear, I get more angry. And yeah, so it just felt like an excuse. And not only did it, I know that saying that hurted them to themselves. Saying that I don't love myself probably even hurted them, but it hurted me. See, I was the type of person that I didn't love myself. I hated myself. I wanted to die. I wasn't suicidal. I just had, I guess I was. I just had very suicidal thoughts because I didn't want it to be me. I am diagnosed autism, ADHD, the whole 9 yards of it, and I'm very extremely on the spectrum, but I'm manageable on the spectrum, as some might say. But I am on the spectrum. And as I was little, and as I was trying to make friends and not doing the right thing, I always thought it always felt like I'm not good at talking to people. And to be honest, I'm not good at talking. But whenever I do something negative or bad, I would always blame it on my odds. I would always blame it on something that I cannot control. And it took me a really long time to realize I can take responsibility and love myself and not talk. because I realized that loving myself made me stronger, it made me better. It will get you so far, but it'll get you farther than just hating yourself. Also, it just sucked. Let's be real. I've listened to The Weeknd, I've listened to Juice WRLD, I still listen to them, but I used to listen to them in a very, very negative way. All right, I used to listen to NF in a very negative way. And I still do listen to them, but I don't listen to them in a negative way. I listen to them in a very positive way. NF has a song that is said just like, and he says in this song, there's millions of us just like you. There's millions of us that are down and just wants to stay in your own boat. As soon as you realize that there's other people that are feeling this way, that are feeling lonely, I'm lonely. I'm lonely, man. I'm very lonely. But as soon as you realize that it's normal to feel these feelings and it's not just your disability, you started to take accountability to your own actions and realized, and also give yourself a break, love yourself. You're going to go a lot farther probably than what you intended. I do apologize. I do want to keep more. I do want to keep talking more. So this video is probably going to be like 20 minutes long. So I do apologize that. But what I'm trying to say is, it is human to feel terrible. And to be honest with all of you, I'm happy I did that. Would I go through it again? No. But I'm happy that I lived through it. Because I've realized that it was what I did, what I said, and what I acted. Was it right? No, it was not. I shouldn't blame the world just because I was born in a different way. I shouldn't blame the world and just be sad about it. I don't want to blame the world. I want to be happy. Again, I want to be the good guy. And it takes a lot of courage to be the good guy. It takes a lot of saying, and it's going to be very difficult. But it has been done. And if it has been done, then how difficult can it really be? I am sure that there are millions of you guys feeling this way. Or let's just say you're not even autistic or has ADHD, still just feel so lonely and it feels like the world just ignores you and it feels like you try your best every day and you just don't give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, man. It's okay to feel human. And for those that make you less of a human, then they're not worth being around. They're not worth the fun. I will be making a lot more videos. I hope you enjoyed my conversation. I hope you enjoyed. Even though like my topics do, I do apologize. This maybe I'm saying sorry too much. Um, but I do want to apologize for me getting on the topic, the topic. It's the thing I do. So, and who knows? Maybe I do need a script. But I hope you enjoyed the topic today. Hope you learned a very valuable lesson for my topic today. Just don't beat yourself up. It's not the end of the world. Keep trying. If you want to be that hero, go be that hero. And just don't beat yourself for it. It's just gonna make your day worse. And I mean, would you want your day to get better? I mean, you probably already want to see like want to be the next like streamer, YouTuber, or you have a job you really want to get good at, want to get good at woodwork, want to get good at guitar or anything. You will fail. Keep trying, and you will succeed. I know we're ending. Side note, do you like the new texture pack? I do have a texture pack. It's a shader pack technically. It's what it's called. Oh, look at that. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna check real quick, and then I'll end it. Chroma Visuals Resource Pack. I really like it. I really like the stars. Um, I run this with actions and stuff, and again, I highly recommend actions and stuff. But uh, I'm signing out. I will see you in my next video. Um, I think I'm gonna rename this video to "Don't Beat Yourself Up." So yeah, don't beat yourself up, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye bye.